Well, greetings everybody, and welcome back to Tim Time Tim Time Projects. Today we're going to be taking a break from the old radio and the tractor. I have a plumbing leak, and this will be an interesting one to see if we can get this to work and stop this way. So, if you're thinking, "Oh, this is going to be boring," this is going to be really exciting. It just might show you a different way to do things. Anyhow, let's go tackle that plumbing leak and hopefully we can get that taken care of, because this is going to be a pain in the butt if I can't do it that way. So let's off to the plumbing. All right, so I have the split pipe here. Why it's split, I'm not really sure, but they had the rubber, and I'll show you that, wrapped around it and clamped, and it leaked. So as you can tell, it's pretty intricate. This goes into concrete. That back there goes up the wall and down the wall. It's like a T for the vent. Here goes under the floor of the shower and then over to the sink. So there's a lot going on here. Actually, it doesn't go over to the sink. That's the one out there. So anyhow, what I want to do is, hopefully this will work. I got some fittings and I cut them in half. And my plan is to put them around that pipe. It's just a drain pipe, so it's not under pressure, but if this would work, that'd be really, really great. So I'm gonna give it the old college try. I'm gonna kind of work quick with this. So let's see. A piece of something on there. Spin that around. Piece of something on there. Come on. Spin this one over like so. I have a clamp here in place. And I'm going to, in theory, tighten this all down. And hopefully it'll set up correctly. All right. I had to cut the, I had to get two different unions and cut them, because, you know, when you cut it in half, you take off the saw blade. So, oh, got glue and a cut in my finger. You have to take off the saw blade. So I ended up cutting two different unions, long ways like that, until I could continue to cut a little bit more. Actually, I used a grinder and a file and filed a little bit more until it was tight on the pipe. All right, while we wait, here's some still photos I took of everything. All right, just turned off the dehumidifier. Things are drying nicely here. I'm gonna turn some water on and see what happens. It might be a while, so. Let me try turning the shower on too. Let's see. Back to here. No leak, which is a good thing. There we go. Still dry, which anything is an improvement over what it was. Still got a lot of drying off to do. Stuff in here probably another day. Run the dehumidifier. Making sure that there's nothing else leaking, because I didn't really get a chance to check to make sure that there wasn't another leak, because that was just kind of spewing out of that one. Everything's dry here. All right, normally it would have been running pretty good by now. And I guess because that's just a sewer line and not a pressure line. Okay. All right, this thing's been running for 3, 4, 5 minutes, I don't know. And the shower's turned on and off, and I just turned that off because it was getting hot in here. Every time I see that, I think it's water. It's just a flake of something. Dry hands. Dry hands. I think I can say that that worked. Thank goodness. This didn't look like something I wanted to have to get into. Oh, and just in case you were interested, this is where the leak actually came from. It actually went to. See that pipe that makes the angle under there, the bend? That's the one that goes into the other room. There's a stack going up to the ceiling. I know that's not really code, but that's the way it is. The dampness on the ground there is pretty much all dried up, as you can see. It was a pretty substantial leak. And here, just in case you ever wondered about using a saw to cut through the board on the wall to see if you can find the leak, I'm living proof that, yeah, I cut right through that pipe. And the problem is there's not a water shutoff in this building. I had to go and find the underground one, because this is just a barn bathroom. All right, so here's the culprit. See what they did there? They split it. I guess they glued it too, I don't know. They split it and put it around the pipe. No, it's not a pressure pipe because it's just sewage. And then the clamps that went here and here, all they did was, they didn't actually grab the pipe, they grabbed the outer edge in the flange part of the pipe, the part out here. That's why it's an 1.5 inch pipe, and that's why they have a 2 inch. I don't know, maybe when they first put it on it wasn't leaking, at least maybe not leaking that bad. But there you have it. So if you used one of these Fernco couplings, I'm sure it would have been fine if it was used the right way, you know, just on the pipe. But I didn't have enough room to do that. And if they made a Fernco in a 45 degree, I could have cut off that lower one and just used the Fernco all the way through, and everything would have been fine. They didn't make one in 45. They make them in 90, and okay. Okay, the water you hear running is just the dishwasher. I'll call that a success story. Not the dishwasher, but fixing the plumbing. So, in short, all I did was cut a fitting in half and glue it on, and it worked. So thanks for watching. I hope it helps you out. Take care.